All right, guys. So I am in Vegas, have arrived, got here, pretty uneventful trip. So staying at the Bellagio, and I have to say that that's a pretty cool view. That is the pool at the Bellagio, and then I've kind of on a corner, and so the other view, that window right there is the view of the Strip. So I had a hard time getting a room for coming out here. I kind of came out here at the last minute. So I came out here to attend the Bitcoin conference, have some meetings and all that kind of stuff. So lots of stuff to talk about. And I want to talk to you about what's going on with Bitcoin happening right in front of you. And you probably see pieces of this, but I want to put all of those pieces together and paint a picture for you. Okay. So if you're new to me, my name's Austin. I cover crypto every single day. So definitely consider giving me a like and a subscribe here on YouTube. And if you're watching this on X, give me a follow over there. I would appreciate it. Okay, so let's take a look at what is going on in the crypto market right now. Uh, Everything is down just a little bit. This is the first time I had a chance to really look at market cap being down 2.5%. Bitcoin's down about 2.7. Historically, the week of the Bitcoin conference, we've seen Bitcoin go down dramatically. So I'm taking this as good news in the fact that we are only down about 2.7%. We will be back up over 110,000 in the near future, but you can see everything is flat. Everything is moving down a little bit. I kind of want to take a look real quickly at the stock side because there is a corollary there, especially when it comes to Bitcoin. And yeah, you've got the Dow. Let me move me here just a little bit before you get that out of the way. You got the Dow down 244, NASDAQ down 98. So we got a little bit of a sell-off going off over on the stock side. So I think some of that possibly is bleeding over into crypto here as we are talking. Okay, so what is it that's happening right in front of you? Well, it is a situation where every single day, in one way or the other, and definitely every week, there is major news coming out about how Bitcoin is being moved forward in multiple arenas, in positive crypto legislation, adopting it as a federal a reserve asset, companies buying it, all those kind of things. And it's really happening right in front of you. And I think some of us get immune to those news stories. And I want to put about 4 or 5 of them together for you and kind of show you something. Ultimately, paint the picture of you're still here relatively early, even though, yeah, Bitcoin is at 107,000 and change. You're still here early because we have a lot of upside. I think that 140,000, 150,000 is right around the quarter. I think it's definitely a fourth quarter scenario, maybe starting to pick up on its way into August, September, things of that nature. So here's something I wanted to kind of share with you. And if you take a look at, like I said, putting together some of the pieces, JD Vance has given his speech here at the Bitcoin conference, and he said, quote, Bitcoin is here to stay and part of the mainstream economy. This is the vice president of the United States. We know that this White House, this administration is extremely pro crypto, extremely pro Bitcoin, but also very pro crypto as well. And this is new. You don't have this. We didn't have this during Biden. Is my point. And it's a piece of the puzzle. It is a piece of, if you're looking for, if you are or not, validation of Bitcoin and crypto, you don't have to look any real further than this. It is happening. The pieces are falling into place. The ETFs, all those, everything, right? This is just, again, one piece of the puzzle. GameStop. Remember I talked about companies are now buying Bitcoin and coming out and putting it on their books, on their balance sheets. And, we know about MicroStrategy. Well, GameStop has leaned in with a $500 million purchase. They raised over $1 billion plus in capital to do this. They've since bought 500 million. This is news breaking today. Again, companies are leaning in, and they're seeing the value of carrying it as an asset on their financial books, on their balance sheets. We know that there are states out there, a lot of them, I think north of 30 of them, if not higher, that are all in one stage of the process of finalizing state level strategic Bitcoin reserves. So you have the states that are going to be buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to ultimately become the most scarce asset there is. We know there's a finite supply. Texas, where I'm from, finalizes bill to establish strategic Bitcoin reserve. See, pieces are there. Trump official. Bitcoin is the gold standard. US will not sell the reserves. Again, look at the pieces. Look at what's happening right in front of you. And if you stack them on top of each other, you start to get a picture of like, man, okay, it's definitely serious. And there's others. BlackRock executive, Bitcoin has far more upside than gold. Just kind of go down the list. Michael Saylor, we know Michael's obviously a huge proponent. Bitcoin could hit $1 million if Wall Street allocation reaches 10%. We know that Wall Street's coming. Look, all of these things are happening in front of you. And I just wanted to take 4 or 5 of them and put them in front of you to show you the pieces of a larger picture, to show you how all of this is interconnected and how the momentum is playing out. And I wanted you to maybe go, okay, possibly have an aha moment, right? So me, I buy Bitcoin every week and have continue to do so. It continues to be an asset that I will own and never sell. Most likely it will be passed on to my son and so forth. And that's what's important to me. Okay. So that's how I see it. And I think there is a tremendous amount of upside in Bitcoin. Okay. Before I let you go, I always give you an opportunity. If you're interested to make even more money in crypto, I have a trading indicator. It's called X1 ALGO. It literally costs about $1.15 a day to use it. And there's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back refund guarantee. There's a link in the description below for you to try it out. And that link below, it will say X1 ALGO will take you to this page. The quarterly option is the cheapest on a per day basis. Use that discount code down there to get even lower price than you see on the screen. And there's that 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Bitcoin, 36 days ago, gave a buy alert and we're up 27%. Solana, 44 days ago, gave a buy alert and was up 42%. But I also want to show you this. It gave a sell alert here before we saw Solana drop 50+%. So the software does, it tells you when to buy and tells you when to sell so that you can do short to mid-term trading and make even more money in addition to holding, assets like Bitcoin long-term. Okay. You could be doing swing trading. Ethereum right here, a buy alert here 36 days ago, up 68%. $1,000 bought here would already made you $684 in profit. Okay. By the way, you can use it for stocks as well. This is Tesla. You see this right here. See, there's a buy alert coming in for Tesla. To that sell alert, 69 days up 86%. A sell alert, meaning don't ride it all the way back down and take a 45, 50% loss. Okay. So that's what the software tells you what to do. It gives you insight into that. And for about $1.15 a day, I think that's a pretty fair trade. So links down there in the description. Give her a look, give her a try. You have zero risk because you got that 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. All right. I'll see you later.